Cross friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour touching every shore from Cali to Singapore.
Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together. Now we one time.
So let the rhythm hit 'em, just let the rhythm hit 'em. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Now turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. The corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Burrow to throw right away. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
11-90.
Burrow on play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And Burrow going to throw again. Now he's flushed out right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Well, he's one of the top receivers in the game, Charles, so no surprise here on the opening drive. They want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And, Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down because if he gets into high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
In motion left, that's Cooper. Watson looks to throw again. Into a sea of defenders, unintercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 32 that time. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football.
Touchdown, Bengals! A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Watson's throw here taken in by Knox. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Cooper, the man in motion left. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Cooper will come in motion right. Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. 4 yards remain for second down. Again, it's Watson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
But it's certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd and 10, Burrow, he finds his man, complete. That's Brewer. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Here we go.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Burrow will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. First down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. But I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
11. 12.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 17 yards out. And the Bengals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. In motion left, that's Cooper. From the 25 on 2nd down, Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. From his end zone, Watson on 3rd and long. Wide open receiver complete. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brewer. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
11 empty. 11 Thomas.
They go play action with Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They go with Chubb on second down. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Watson now to throw. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. Here's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The slot man in motion right. From the 29, Watson, nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A fairly short kick from the 14. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Browns drive about to get started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 27, Watson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here we go on 4th. Watson. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. Back to throw, Watson. And he will find his man on the outside. He's got room at the 30, and he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the red zone now, Watson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching is certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, aren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11.
From the 22, Burrow. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Burrow. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. To the air again, Burrow. He's going to drop this one down for Murray. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that is incomplete.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
11, 11, 11. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
And they go play action now, Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it is 42-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson letting one fly deep for Cooper. And my goodness, another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Burrow on play action. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st down, it's Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there first down to set him back on second. Throwing on second and long. Watson under pressure. They got him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. They're certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Trey Hendrickson now with his second sack here on opening night.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 11, 11, 11.
Play action. It's Burrow. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been swinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go. 11, 11.
Another run for Murray on second down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3 barely. But the mark shows first down.
11, 11, 11.
On first down, Murray. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far. But 2nd and 13 here.
11, 11.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Done.